I want to revisit that series parallel circuit just because there's something really interesting there. Okay, remember that what we did was we put a open here, right? Oh no, so there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm sorry, this one. R2 is open, right? R2 is open. So that's why there won't be any current going through that. Okay? But look at the answers that you get. So I'm getting 10 volts across this resistor. Okay. Well, technically, how would I get 10 volts across this resistor if the resistance itself, if there's no current going through it? Okay. There's no current going through it, right? So how would I get 10 volts across it? Think about that for just a second. Well, what you need to think is this. If you use Ohm's law, voltage equals current times resistance. The current in this circuit is 0. Then 0 times anything is 0, right? So technically this voltage should be 0 volts. Okay, so the reason why you get 9 volts here is because if you look at this terminal here, even though this is open, there's nothing here, this terminal is connected to up here, which is actually connected to this terminal. And then on the other side, I'm connected to ground. So what this meter is reading is whatever voltage you will be getting up here as compared to ground. That's why you're getting 10 volts across that. So it's not just straight Ohm's law in this case. I'll put down a voltage probe also, and you can see that. You see you get 10 volts. And even though the current in this case is 0 amps. Okay. So there's no current in the circuit, but I'm getting 9 volts, and it's because this is connected, the terminal is connected to up here. Now if this was shorted, then you would have gotten 0 volts, but you're getting 9 volts because you're measuring from this point up to this point. It's not straight Ohm's law, which is voltage is current times resistance. So you need to be kind of careful on that kind of thing, because the inclination would have been just to use Ohm's law here and say it's the current is 1 milliamp. Well, I'm sorry, the current in here is 0 amps, so 0 times anything is 0. Okay, so it's not that. So be a little careful on these circuits when you're looking at opens and shorts, because you can get some really strange answers. All right. Next, we'll build this circuit in an actual circuit and see how things work.